So here we are today. On est aujourd'hui avec Brian Kent de Batavia, New York. How are you, Brian?
Good. How are you, Dan?
Fine, fine. So here you are at the charging station of Rouler Electric. How do you find the place?
How did I find it, or how do I find it?
How do you find it?
I find it very revolutionary.
It is.
Yes, I think it's this is the future that we're looking at right here. I mean, we're standing in the future right now.
And you've traveled. You've done 48 states out of 50 in the United States,
Yes,
haven't
I did.
you? With this car, with this Leaf.
48 state capitals. Yeah, the lower
48
48
state capitals.
Yeah.
And you said that you haven't seen anything like it anywhere in the United States.
On paper, I saw it once.
You saw it on paper only?
In reality, you know, it takes a long time to put something like this together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got everything that I would want.
A lot of dedication, I can tell you that.
Yes, very much.
And you were at EVS 29 last week in Montreal.
What a conference.
How did you like it? Could you tell us a bit about it?
You know what? The one thing that impressed me the most, I think, was to see so many different talented people who
From
could
all
be
over the
doing,
world?
yes, from all over the world. I met people from Germany, from New Zealand, Australia, Costa Rica, Canada, obviously. So many talented people who could be doing so many other things with their lives, possibly making more money, okay? Devoting really concentrated energy to something that's really important right now. I think that was the best thing that I took away.
It was a
from
really interesting conference.
Yeah, I mean, very much so.
Tell us a bit about your experience doing these 48 states capitals. I mean, what did you have in mind? What did you discover out of this experience?
Such a simple question, such a long answer, but I'll keep you know what? The infrastructure is ready for a car like this to do it. This car did it. 84 miles EPA range, and you can go.
Because we're getting farther and farther by the month almost. I mean, the new version of the Leaf gets more mileage.
Yes.
So if you could do it with this car, it's easier with that. It's easier with an earlier car, or more recent car.
Right, and even for example, like the Kia Soul Electric that we have here, that one has active temperature maintenance of the battery, and you can actually get a little bit more real world mileage out of that one. It's a little bit newer than this one, like you said. It's on a monthly basis almost.
Absolutely, So, and apart from that, I mean, have you found an openness, an interest in you traveling with this car throughout the United States? Were there some regions or were some people in some regions that were more interested or keener to find about electric cars than in some other regions, for instance?
That's probably to a limited extent true, but what I found more than anything was far beyond my expectations, an overwhelming amount of support for electric vehicles. And when you think about that, I mean, I'm traveling in a car that is hard to ignore. So people gravitate to it. So there's probably some selection effect, but I talked to literally thousands of people that were excited about electric vehicles. So I think that the time is now to start talking about them, honestly.
But there's still some resistance from dealers, from car manufacturers, some media instead.
I can't speak too much to the media resistance because I know it exists, but I can't really quantify it. But in terms of the others, I think it's because people don't understand them. I think there's a lack of awareness, and this was designed as an awareness building project. You know, I mean, you can't.
An amazing project. I mean, we have to congratulate you for that.
Thank you very much. That was, you know, it came about in a weird way. I initially got tired of, I was enthusiastic about the car. I got tired of hearing people say, well, but you can't take it on a road trip.
It's only good for the cities.
And now, this car is the world record car. It has 2 world records. I haven't registered it with Guinness yet, but I got pre-approval for it. So this car has gone further, both on electric power than any other car in history, but also it is, I think, the car that has gone the farthest within the confines of one country out of any car in history. So on one trip. So that was.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is amazing. And you've seen our book. You heard about our new book.
Yes.
In French and coming out this week in English.
Yes.
What do you have to say about our book?
You know what? I was floored that it exists. First of all, because you see the car guides, and then there's 1,000 cars, and if you want electric vehicles, you don't want to sort through all that. You want to go to a book that has all the diversity, the range of the different things.
Yeah.
I hate to use range because it's a pun and stuff, but the range of different cars that are out there, and that's awareness building too, because now you can see that, for example, the Mercedes B-Class has 110 or so miles range or what have you.
Yeah.
So you look in your price class, and you've got expert commentary from both and I'm gonna maybe not pronounce it right,
Jacques
but
Duval.
Jacques Duval and Daniel Breton and Sylvain Juteau, and this is a lot of concentrated expertise. Excellent book.
Well, thanks a lot. So, we'll talk some more. But it was very interesting to meet you.
Okay.
And I wish
great
you the
to meet
best
you.
of luck for the
Thank
rest
you,
of
Daniel.
the rest
Thank
of your
you.
experience.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that this is only the beginning of something amazing.
I hope so. Geez, I hope so. And I think not just for this project, but I think more importantly for electrification, which again we're standing in. It's
This is
amazing.
the future. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
thank you, Dan.
Be free, yeah. Be free, yeah. Be free, yeah. Be free, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah. Free, you gotta be free, you gotta be free to feel real freedom. Listen to me, brother, I went to the heavens and back, so I know for a fact that your fear isn't a factor. It won't affect ya if you reflect on. I love you loving and you grooving, cause when your body gets a moving, and then your mind will start tuning to the rhythm of the funk.